Peace, everybody. It's your boy. Let's talk. Be back with another video. All right, y'all. Let me get through this video real fast. So I was watching the interview with Rizza Islam. How about to say Rizza Islam? With Rizza Islam, and Jesse Lee Peterson, and I guess it was on the Jesse Lee Peterson YouTube channel on his like podcast type platform, and they were having like a hour long discussion. They were talking about a few things that I might actually make separate videos for talking about, because they actually talked about a few points that I'm actually interested in, and I believe some of you probably would be too, but. It was one particular segment during the interview where Jesse Lee Peterson was trying to get Rizza Islam to acknowledge that God Almighty, the overseer of everything, the one true being that animates everything and everyone. He says that God is the God of man, and Satan, the devil, Lucifer, he is the god of woman. And Rizza Islam was like, he disagreed with that. He said, I don't really know about that. And y'all know Jesse Lee Peterson. He was like, well, how don't you know about that? Not saying that, like, do you agree with that, but basically saying that, do you agree with it, but do you acknowledge that that's right? Like, basically Jesse Lee Peterson was saying it in a way that it's fact. That it's a known fact that God Almighty is the God of man, and Satan is the God of woman, especially modern woman in modern times. And like I said, Rizza Islam, he disagreed with that fact. And I'm looking at this and I'm paying attention to it, and I'm like, you know what? I disagree with it too. I don't necessarily agree with Jesse Lee Peterson on that tape, because people like to talk about modern women, and that's the thing to talk about nowadays. That's trending, to hold women accountable and say modern woman this, modern woman that, women cheat, women this, so forth and so on, right? That's the big old thing. But I tell y'all all the time that I'm not like that, just for women. Now, some of y'all might tune in and you might just see videos of me talking about females, but I hold all of us accountable. And more so, I might hold men more accountable than women, because I am a man. And I care more about men than I do women, to be honest with you. It may not be fair, it may be biased, but it is what it is. And I care about the production of us and, how we've been productive or not, more so than I do any females. So, like, I don't necessarily agree with that. I believe accountability goes in all forms, with male and female, and I believe God is the God of male and female, because God created male and female. God created man first, and then he took a rib from Adam while he was sleeping one night and created woman out of that. So how can you say that the devil is the god of females? Yeah, maybe the devil coerced the female in the beginning, manipulate Eve into doing something that was forbidden, and she was able to coerce Adam into doing it as well. So, I can see what point where he's trying to go at with it. But just because the devil was the first person who made Eve do something bad and she followed that don't necessarily mean that the devil is her God. He didn't create her. Regardless of what, God is still God. God is still that universal being that created all the things in existence, even the devil himself. So, I just think that Jesse Lee Peterson, sometimes he can go a little bit overboard on what he say. But, I mean, it's entertaining in a sense. And, I don't disagree with everything that he says. There's a lot of points that he makes that I do agree with, but also there's a lot of points that he makes that I don't agree with, and this being one of them. And Rizza Islam, I thought that he did good during the interview. I thought that he handled himself right. He conducted himself good. Y'all know Jesse Lee Peterson. He tried to act calm with it, but he tried to knock people off their square. He tried to get people upset into saying certain things for, clickbait moments, for viral moments. And it's a good interview strategy, especially someone like Jesse Lee Peterson, because he is a little controversial. But Rizza Islam, he peeped game. I'm sure he probably realized that before he even went on there, because you gotta do your due diligence before you do interviews and stuff, or you'll be in a position like you'll be thrown off because you wouldn't know exactly what to expect, and they start asking you some questions that you're not prepared for. Then that's where the emotions comes in at. And Rizza Islam, he didn't do that. He was kind of like joking with him, laughing with him a lot, and he peeped at Jesse Lee Peterson what he was doing, and like I said, he handled himself right. So, you give all the shout outs to Rizza Islam. But as far as what Jesse Lee Peterson was saying about God or the devil being the god of females, I don't necessarily agree with that at all. I think he's wrong on that. But it is good talking points. It's good for conversations. It's good for views and clickbaits. And it's good to have a good discussion on. So it is what it is. But let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. And I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, peace.